Hi there, Marion. Well, rightly so. The weather this week has dominated with the storms, hasn't it? But something that has been overshadowed a little is the feel of the weather. I just want to cast your mind back to last week. It was bitterly cold. We had a lot of lying snow in Highland Scotland. Temperatures first thing in the morning were sitting at minus 14 degrees. Just fast forward 7 days. Yes, it was windy in Scotland this morning, but quite a lot of cloud. And look at the temperature first thing, 5 degrees. That is quite a substantial shift. And if you've probably not noticed, well, it's going to continue to be mild for the next few days. And that's because Jocelyn has moved off to the near continent. And behind it, we've got this southwesterly flow. So this warm front is driving in this milder air, which is gradually pushing its way steadily north and east as we speak. But look at the temperatures. Likely to peak between 10 and 13 degrees. In the southeast at this time of year, we should have around 7 or 8 Celsius, so incredibly mild. Now, as we go into Friday, brief ridge of high pressure takes over, greater chance of seeing some sunshine on Friday. Better for all of us. Still some sharp showers in the far northwest, not quite as warm here, but still 12 degrees likely. And that milder theme, believe it or not, is set to continue as we head into the weekend and into next week. So mild for the time of year. If we see any rain, it will be in the far north and west, but on the whole, a little calmer.
After strong winds from Storm Jocelyn forced the QE2 bridge at the Dartford crossing to close overnight, the winds seem to be dying down. Let's find out more with Corsa.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, it is still quite windy out there, but a lot of dry and bright weather. Some spells of hazy sunshine as captured here by one of our weather watchers. And then looking ahead, well, for Friday and into the weekend, we have these weather fronts that will continue to clear, and then it's high pressure building, so largely dry, settled conditions in store with some sunshine around as well.
Or pound.
Aww. That's all you can say, isn't it?
Hi, Mrs. Merton.
Very cute. But listen, Sally, there's nothing cute about the grey skies that we had today. I didn't really like that. Was it yesterday? Was it coming up?
Well, this is the trouble. Where are they? So today wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
We had them yesterday, and we've got them tomorrow. Put all your hopes in Friday, everybody. Friday's going to be a nice one. Here we go. Here's the forecast. Hello again. I hope you had a lovely day. This is a very pleasant scene, isn't it? We'll take that for January. Tomorrow, however, it's going to be cloudier again and a bit damp as well at times. Sunnier on Friday. We can look forward to that. In terms of the temperatures, it's quite mild tomorrow, but it's going to turn cooler as we go into Friday and Saturday.
Michelle, thank you very much. Well, we've seen the back of Storm Jocelyn and the weather is looking a lot less stormy over the next few days. Less windy, mostly mild, but it's not completely plain sailing. There'll still be some rain at times. That slightly colder air doesn't last all that long. Through the weekend, milder air is set to surge back across our shores from the south. Temperatures back up to around 12 or 13 degrees, particularly by Sunday. Dry for most, bit of rain in the northwest. Alpa, thank you very much. Good evening. I'm not sure we'd say the weather's been looking particularly cute today, but it hasn't been too bad. We've seen a little bit of sunshine around, although high cloud in the sky did start to turn that sunshine hazy with the approach of this weather front.
The wind warnings are finished. Are we getting back to normal now?
Back to normal, or the new normal, who knows? But one thing I can tell you is that it will be staying fairly unsettled as we head through the next few days. But take a look at these pics. This was North Tyneside, the remnants of Storm Jocelyn, Livingston South here as well, trampoline on the tracks, and those winds really whipping up the waves at New Brighton in Wirral. And as I say, we are going to see things kind of quietening down a little bit as we head through the next few days, but the wind certainly did pack a punch in the last 24 hours. In fact, both storms, Storm Isha and Jocelyn, produced gusts in excess of 90 miles per hour. Cape of Curig, 97 yesterday. Very strong indeed, and that's why we saw further disruption. And also, we've seen a fair bit of rain so far this week. In fact, combining both storms together, we've probably seen a month's worth of rainfall across some parts of the UK. 77 millimetres fell at Honister Pass yesterday. And that's why we've seen, as I say, some disruption in places. As we head through the next few days, as I say, things will start to quieten down a little bit. But generally speaking, it is going to be staying pretty changeable. A bit of rain to come, but also some winter sunshine. So it's not all bad. Things getting a little bit quieter. As I say, at the moment, Friday is a day to look forward to. Some decent sunshine through the afternoon in particular.
OK, Alex, thank you.
Hello there. As Storm Jocelyn cleared our shores, Wednesday has been a day for assessing the damage that was left But it was a slightly quieter story with the winds gradually easing down. We did actually see some brief glimpses of sunshine, not a bad afternoon in Hexham, Northumberland. So as we look further ahead, there's always the risk of some wetter and windier weather into the far north and west, nowhere near as severe as it has been. And on the whole, that mild trend is going to stay with us. The best of any sunshine, certainly across central and southern areas, but not a bad weekend ahead for most.